bruh. All right, game of the year. So I already know what's in this category. All right, people have been mad about this. People talk about this. Twitter's been on fire about this. All right, the weird thing about it is I have seen more people get angry that Elden Ring is here because this is a DLC than they are at the mobile card game being here. I'm mad that this is here. I can understand why Elden Ring is here because like Shadow of the Erd Tree is big enough that it can be considered it like almost like a sequel or like a kind of like you know how Miles Morales game was kind of like an in-between sequel, like a Spider-Man 1.5 going into Spider-Man 2. That's kind of what Shadow of the Erd Tree is. It's that big to where it can be like it's almost its own standalone game, like sequel-ish to Elden Ring, right? But why is this card game here? This is a card game. And it's not even like a trading card game. Like this is like, you know, freaking regular cards. Like, you know, like I Declare War, like Gin Rummy, you know, like Solitaire. This is a card game. Why is this here? Why? Okay. why are people not angry that a random mobile card game could be the game of the year? That's insane. Alright, I'm just saying that there are other games that should have been in this spot, bro. Alright, shoot. Freaking Warhammer could have been in this spot. Daggone Stellar Blade could have been in this spot. Now, is Stellar Blade the best game this year? No, but it has the best ass. You know what I'm saying? There are tons of games that could have been in this spot. I don't know why this card game is here. Alright, I'm just being honest. Like it's just weird. Like Astro Boy is probably the most genuine pick here because it's a genuine surprise. Like nobody expected this platformer with this little robot to be as fun as it is, but it is. You know what I'm saying? Astrobot is fun. You know, Metaphor is here because if it wasn't, all the JRPG fans are gonna be mad. It probably should be here though. You know, I don't think that, you know, it shouldn't be here because it's probably a good game. And then of course Final Fantasy is gonna be here. Who's gonna win this is between these two. Which, by the way, just thinking about it, last time I checked, all the Culture Warriors were telling me that Black Myth Wukong wasn't gonna get in. That they were gonna snub Black Myth Wukong because they're all woke and they hate the game because the game's not woke and Sweet Baby Inc. and conspiracies. Yet the game is here, and more than likely is probably going to win. So can we put some of the conspiracies about people hating this game to rest? All right, the industry does not hate your monkey game. Okay, all right, like come on now, like shoot, but. It's probably going to be between these two, more than likely. Alright, because these two have the most virulent, most vocal fan bases. This one is supported by the Culture Warriors. This one is supported by all the Elden Ring stands. Alright, and Jeff Keighley himself, because that's the main reason this is here. Because, you know, you got to have a From Software game or a Kojima game in the Game of the Year regardless. Alright, you gotta find a reason to give them something from the Game Awards. My pick is probably gonna be Rebirth, more than likely. Because I think Final Fantasy Rebirth is awesome. Do I think it was the best game this year? In my opinion, yes. Alright, I do think there's some other games. The fact that Zelda didn't make it here is kind of crazy. Alright, I mean, Zelda in itself meets every metric to be here, right? Alright, because if you're really thinking about this, it's like, oh, it's the woke industry thing. Well, it's the first Zelda that has a female main character. Zelda is actually the main character. She has to save Link. She gets to have her girl boss moment, okay? But it's not just a girl boss game. It's actually good. It's actually a good game, which is something that you don't really get from the whole girl boss thing. the whole girl boss era has been full of things where you got stories, games, movies where they have these girl boss moments, but the product in itself is terrible. The movie is bad, the writing is bad, the game is bad. Like, Zelda breaks all of that. It's a game with a female main character. It's not woke. She has to save her male counterpart, and it's actually good. And they put the stupid card game. Man, let me get out of here. That's my picks though. All right, I think one of these two is probably gonna win. My personal pick is Final Fantasy. The pick that probably should win is probably Metaphor. All right, because it's probably good. I gotta play Metaphor, man. It's just been so many games this year that I financially I can't keep up, bro. This is why I can't understand people that say that video games are dead. Like, I'll admit this wasn't as good of a year as like some other years, but this year has not been slow by any means, bro. It's crazy. All right, so that's about